Mhm.
Hi everyone. Shivulu just confirmed me that my video and my audio is clearly visible and audible.
Yeah, so welcome.
I hope there is no problem in the internet, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, no, no. It's clearly
Per-
visible and audible.
Perfect. Hi everyone, very good evening. So good to be here. This is the first time I'm interacting with all of you. Let's wait for the other participants also who is going to join us today in this session. Meanwhile, if anyone want to introduce themselves, I would love to hear from you that where are you all from, what you do, and in which year you are in your college. So anyone would like to volunteer, the stage is open for them. And I would really appreciate if everyone will turn on their cameras and we will have a very good meeting then because talking with the boxes here is not which I really appreciate. So I request all of you who are joined here that please turn on your cameras. Please be active in this session. But today I can promise you one thing that you are going to learn so many things regarding a Smart India Hackathon. So I think my voice is coming low.
Your voice is fine, sir. And for now, I'm Mahesh, sir. I'm the today's host for this meeting. And
Nice to meet you, Mahesh.
yeah, so this event is happening with the collaboration with three amazing communities, and it's
Right.
Catalyst Club, Founders Hub, and the Student Spot. These are really coming together to inspire and innovate students, and we are
Hmm.
gonna empower the students with new opportunities and with a good learning experience with amazing mentors like you.
Thank you so much. So all of them are based out of Hyderabad or they are students or participants out of also from Hyderabad?
Almost everyone from Hyderabad, sir. So let's give the chance to introduce themselves from them.
Yeah, sure, sure.
Yeah, anyone interested?
We have Adarsh, Akanksha, Anand, Ankit, Arvind. We have 43 participants here in this meeting.
Hmm. Actually, we got more than 160 registrations today. I hope they will be joining soon.
I got to know about that from Shivulu.
Yeah.
I hope I am pronouncing it right.
Okay.
Just getting a call waiting. So meanwhile, everyone join. What we can do, we can have the questionnaire sessions. So before this session is regarding Smart India Hackathon and how actually your presentation evaluates, how evaluator think, what is the thinking process of the evaluators, how you can create a stunning presentation which can be selected in the evaluation phase. So you can be having the higher chance of getting into the grand finale of Smart India Hackathon. If anyone is having any question regarding these things or anything regarding Smart India Hackathon, I would love to answer your queries or questions.
Yeah, let's make this session interactive, guys. If you have any questions, you can go ahead.
Yeah, please go ahead. I'm sorry I cannot be able to pronounce your name or whether please introduce yourself.
Good evening, sir. Myself, Pradyumna. I'm from Vardhaman College of Engineering. I'm studying in first
Nice.
year CSE. So my question is like, how important are the prerequisites? I mean, the deciding team based on the prerequisites, or like randomly choosing the people who are creative. Like, I just want to know like what factors are important before selecting the team.
That's a very good question. Many people just overcast and overview the team selection. I'm going to come into the team selection once everyone is going to join. And thanks for raising that question because team selection is really one of the most important part of Smart India Hackathon. Even the best team can lose the Smart India Hackathon. I have seen that many a times the teams are wonderful. So many people are creative, but the problem is they cannot synchronize in any one way or one direction. Everyone is coming up with their own thought process that we are going to do this, we are going to do this, and at the end, what happens is that they just don't complete the task, and at the end they don't get the marks on the evaluation round. And that's the reality that's happened in the major hackathons, either in the grand finale or internal. So I suggest you don't pick up the teams randomly. Choose your team members very carefully, I can say. Why? Because you are I think you are in your first year right now.
Yes, sir.
Right. So what you can do one thing, you can like the first step should be talking with everyone. Do a networking kind of thing with everyone in your class, in your batch, in your inter department because anyone can join. So first of all, do a networking. This suggestion is for everyone. If you're still confused about your team selection, then what you can do is that you can randomly go to people and have a talk with them. That what do they do, in which skill they are good at. So you will able to know more about them. The more you will do the conversation, the more good team you will have. So that's the thing which I can suggest you for creating a team. I hope I answered that question.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, team selection is really important. So always keep it in mind. If you're selecting a team, then the team selection is very important. Yes, Himanshu, I guess, anyone? So first of all, please introduce yourself and then raise the question. Sai?
Good, good evening, sir. I am Sai Subhash, first year student at the BVRIT in Arsapur. Sir,
Very good.
about this, you mentioned that we need to select our teams based not randomly. We have to analyze the team players and everything, right? So, but
Right.
we just came into college a few weeks ago with it, and also there was a little section shuffling around in our college, and then now we really find it a bit difficult to know who does what. Like how do I select team? It's first year only, we don't have any much skills. No, not any first year has. And second year and third year already they form their groups. They're not gonna add us without any skills, right?
Not a problem. I will tell you a story of mine that I was participated with absolutely no skills, like a very few skills I do have in my first year. I won this grand finale of the Smart India Hackathon in my first year, and that's just because of the right team which I have. So you should be having a person who can do anything. You just have to tell him. So you should be having one person like that who can do anything. If you are telling him that you have to work on front end, if you are telling him you have to work on back end, then he knows a person who can do it. So that type of person, that type of quality of people you have to keep in your team. Otherwise, it will be very hard for you to work on the grand finale or even in the internal. Now, if I talk about you are still in your first year, if someone is telling something, I think Ganesh, you have to mute yourself. Right. So what I was conveying is that I just forgot. Mahesh, can you please let me know what I was just saying?
Yeah, sir. So today I think let's go with a Q&A session. I'll be
Right now, what I was answering.
yeah.
What I was answering right now.
So you were answering about how a person should be experienced, one person should be experienced in your team, or who can do everything like web development and
Right,
all.
right. So I was coming to the point that many of you are from your first year, and while joining your first year, like once you joined your first year and the Smart India Hackathon came, so there will be a hesitation, there will be a chance that you will not get a good thing. but the only way you can do is do a very good networking. Take out one day or half day, do meet people, ask them, have a very good conversations with people, identify that with whom you can be able to synchronize in a way that you can build something, and identify who is the person who is having most of the connects within departments, within batchmates, a sector, so on, so that it will be very beneficial for you. Now we are discussing about the team, then your mentors are really important. So you should be having one academy mentor and one industry mentor. Now both mentors should be related to your problem statement. You don't have to do this mistake that someone from your civil engineering department professor or HOD is your mentor and you are selecting a problem statement of solution software solution. So he or she cannot be able to help you in that case. You should be having a very good mentor who is having a hands-on experience on various projects and an industrial mentor who is having the knowledge about business. If you are going to build that solution, then how it is going to be scaled, how you can be able to sell it, what are the user flows. So this should be the combination. And even while selecting a team, I suggest everyone that there should be minimum one person from the business background. Now, why should that? There's some noise.
Dash mobile chest पर पैसा dash mobile
Priyanka, I think you have to
मैं
mute
चल एक
yourself.
मिनट chest में chest boss में
Yeah.
Right. So I just suggest all of you to please keep your mic muted. Otherwise, it will be difficult to hear others. So I think I have answered 2 to 3 queries or questions. If anyone is having any other question, yeah,
Yeah,
Vignesh.
yes, Sunny.
Good evening, sir. I'm Vignesh Kumar. I'm from first year from BVR Institute of Technology, Narsapur.
Nice to meet you,
So,
Vignesh.
sir, I'm very pleasure to have you as a speaker today. I have a doubt about selecting the problem statement, sir. Like, what's the
Hmm.
way to select the problem statement? Like, what different is the statement should be taken to stand out in the crowd? Like, it should be like on completely software and a mix of software and hardware. And what type of statement
Hmm.
should be taken? That's my question, sir.
Hmm. Right.
Thank you,
So
sir.
once again, like around 90 people we joined us. So Vignesh, that's a very good question, and that's a part of our session today. That how to select a problem statement. So those who have joined right now, I will just revise what we have discussed till now. It is just a questionnaire session, so I was just answering. So let me repeat it first again. I was just answering to the question. So we have seen, like I have told about how you can select a team and what are the qualities you should be having while selecting or identifying the people in your teammates, advisors and mentors especially. And now I'll come to the problem statements. But before that, I would like to request everyone, like we have around 93 to 94 people here. Please turn on your cameras so that we can have a very good conversation. Because just think of it, a person who is sitting for 2 hours and taking a session, and only seeing the boxes, white boxes here in the teams. So if you are really interested for the session, then please turn on your camera. That's a very small request from myself, and I'm definitely going to help you in the best way possible I can.
Hello, sir. Good evening. My name is Mirza Zohair Ali Beg, and I'm from MJ College of Engineering, which is at Banjara Hills, Hyderabad. So I'm from first year CSE branch. So I had a question like we are from first year and we don't know anything about the SIH and we just want to participate, want to make a
Hmm.
mark, like want to do something. That's why we are doing hackathons and we have a great idea as well. But what do you think as first years? In our team, there is no one who is experienced with SIH or something like that. We're all just the same class people, like sitting together and doing stuff. So yeah, what do you think that? Can we do something at first years?
Definitely, as first year students, you can do wonderful. Like you don't have a batch of, or you don't have a headache that I'm in my final year, I have to prove someone anything. You're in your first year, you can just explore, have fun while building the prototype either in a hardware or either in a software. There we like come on, you all of you are having a power of AI. Gemini is free, ChatGPT is free. You can use Perplexity AI for the advanced research. Other if you have to build the front end, you can use the Lovable. So these are some of the great AI tools which you can use for creating your website if you are working on software. If I talk about backend, then there are many AI websites which can build your backend. You just have to write simple English codes that what you have to like. You just have to convey what you want, and it will definitely going to give you. So at least you can build something. At least you can have a understanding that how what is SIH, how SIH works, what is the what I can say experience of SIH. So I can share you Mirza, I guess. All right.
Yeah, Mirza sir.
Yeah, so Mirza, I will like once again share with all of you that I won the grand finale of a Smart India Hackathon in my first year. So if I can
Nice.
do it, then anyone can do it. Like just have a very good confidence in yourself that you can be able to clear the internal hackathon, get nominated, create the best presentation ever. Because when once like I will give you a hack here. So once you will create the presentation, you will be selected for the grand finale completely based on the presentation which you are going to give in video mode and in the presentation PPT mode, PowerPoint presentation. The two submission link and the other documents, detailed documents which you are going to submit, your selection will be based on that, not on your prototype. The evaluators don't have the access to the prototype. Even if you are going to give them the codes of HTML, CSS, GitHub repository, so they are not having that much of time to analyze your code. But what they do, they actually see your presentation and they mark you in your presentation skills. How clear is your presentation? How well structured your research is. So research is one of the very most important things. Now, don't just include whatever ChatGPT or this AI tools is writing or listing prompts. Why I'm suggesting that they don't write that. Always ask question to the AI tools. Whatever AI tool you are using. Suppose you are asking or doing a research with the ChatGPT, then ChatGPT is having a tendency that it repeats what you are saying. Suppose you are going to say that I am using red color in this website, it will say, the ChatGPT will say, it's wonderful, you are having a very good choice. But you have to train ChatGPT that how actually you have to work, how actually you have to act, so that you can be able to work in a better way. I will suggest you one course which is completely free of cost, available in YouTube. Mahesh, if you can search of Ansh Mehra prompt engineering course, prompt engineering video.
Yeah, I heard of
Ansh,
it.
yeah, so Ansh Mehra has created two videos on prompt engineering, and that are one of the best videos you can ever see. So I can suggest you some of the YouTubers also. So Git and GitHub, Git and GitHub is one of the most basic thing for the software engineers. Okay. So what you can do, try with code. Mirza, even you can search and share it on the chat box. Try with code playlist of Git and GitHub. Then Ansh Mehra YouTube channel you can refer. You can refer the Canva and Figma official YouTube channels for reference with how to actually build. Code with Harry, one of the finest YouTuber if you have to learn from a beginner level as first year student. I will also share you one tail blocks and tailwind CSS for softwares. And I will also share the resources for the hardware ones.
So I have
What
another.
what skills you should have for this hackathon? Who asked this question? Yasa Vini, I guess. I'm sorry if I'm not able to pronounce your name. So the first thing which you should be having is enthusiasm. and confidence in yourself to explore the things. Okay, and that's the only thing which is required to participate in Smart India Hackathon. Yeah, Mirza, you are asking something. I guess
Yeah.
Nishkash is having some question. Yeah, let's go with Mirza first. Then we will take the last question of Nishkash. Then we will continue with our session, and at the end we will have the question answers.
So I had another question. As you mentioned that using ChatGPT, we have many things lovable and all. I have learned it in NLP bootcamp also, these all things. But my question mainly is, can we use it in front of those SIH people, the coordinator? Can we use those like things while coding in sitting and coding in the SIH enterprises
Yeah,
or something like that?
definitely, you can use it. Why you can't use it? See, even VS Code you cannot use. If you will be going to think like that, even you cannot able to use the VS Code or any other code editor or any other code environment EDI. Why I'm saying that? Because it actually helps you to
Code.
like functioning, right?
Yeah, right.
So why you're not using the .txt file for writing code, tons of HTML, CSS, or JavaScript, Node.js, or MySQL code? IDs, ChatGPT, these are the tools which are going to help you in the Smart India Hackathon. How many of you heard about the GitHub Student Developer Pack? Anyone heard about it?
Uh, I heard it, sir.
Right. So whatever resources which I am talking right now, I'm going to share it with all of you. So your student ID is very important. So the university which provided, institute or college
Our
provided
university
you.
didn't provide it yet. Our university
Yeah.
didn't provide it yet.
Okay. So you will be getting very soon the student ID. You can verify it. There are various things you can get for free for the Smart India Hackathon, which I will tell you how you can take advantage of the technology in the session itself. Okay. So yeah. So let's go with the question of Nishkash, and then we will move on.
So, shall we start?
I think Nishkash is having some question. Let's take the last question, and then we will move on.
Okay, sure. Go ahead.
Nishkash,
Yeah, just a minute, sir.
we just can't wait for a minute.
Actually, sir, at last we'll be having this Q&A session. So that's what I wanted to say.
Yeah, actually, I'm
Yeah.
so sorry, sir, but my camera is not supporting for now. So, would it be possible if I just talk right now?
Sure, just go ahead fast.
Yeah, good evening, sir. I'm Nishkash Verma. I am in my third year from Chhatrapati Shivaji Institute of Technology. I am from Govt, Chhattisgarh. So, I can say all are not from Hyderabad in this session. Yeah, my question about from you was, what are the most criterias that you see in selecting for grand finale and for winning the hackathon? Like, what are the most criterias that are noticed?
So that's an advanced question for right now. So what we'll do, Mahesh and their team has created a very good session, the structured session. So what I suggest, let's begin with the session, and from basics, Mahesh and we are going to rectify all the things. We are going to answer each and everything, so you can be able to understand in a better way. Now, if I'll answer that, what are the things I am going to see as a evaluator, then what you will be having a perception that these things are only important. But no, only those things are not important. There are more wider things which are more important. So I think give me a thumbs up, everyone, if we can go ahead with the session. Should we continue?
Oh, yeah, sir.
Okay, perfect. So
Yeah, guys.
Meenakshi,
Yeah, go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Meenakshi, and everyone other who have commented their questions in the chat box. Soon I will be answering in the end. So anyone is having any question in the mid, they can just drop it down. Or I suggest you one thing. that please sit with the pen and copy whatever I'm suggesting. You can write it down. So it will be very helpful for you only. Okay. Right, Mahesh, we can go ahead.
Yeah. So the objective today is a lot of people are from the first years and they should be having an idea actually what is a hackathon and what is Smart India Hackathon. And let's begin with our questionnaire today. And let's go with what actually is Smart India Hackathon and what are the primary objectives of this national level hackathon.
Sorry, come up again.
Yeah, actually, we have a lot of students from the first years, and they should be having an idea what is actually a hackathon and how it is held, and what are the problem statements which are be given to the students. And let's go with the first question: is what is the primary objective of Smart India Hackathon in India?
Okay. So answering this question, what I will do, I will answer this in three parts. I hope that works.
Yeah.
So first of all, I will let you know, all of you, whether you are from first year to third year, fourth year, doesn't matter. So I will just give you a brief of what is actually a hackathon and what we actually do in a hackathon. Then I will come to the Smart India Hackathon. Hackathon is an event where you are going to completely build a project from the scratch for something good, okay, by solving a problem with innovation, without innovation. Both the cases are there. You can solve a problem with innovation and without innovation. It is not compulsory to include an innovative solution every time. Even sometimes very regular and very simple solutions work. Like Oyo, no one have ever heard about it or thought about it that it is going to work in the previous years. But now Oyo is one of the leading market, right? Leading company. So even simple ideas can work. So you just have to be prepared to solve anything in a specific time, and that event is known as hackathon. Now, hackathon can be of various times duration. Okay, it can be of 24 hours, 36 hours, 48 hours. It can be of 3 days, maximum 3 days. It can be of 1 day minimum. It can be of 6 hours minimum, and it can actually span to 6 months also. It depends on who is organizing it and how you organize it. Now I will come to the Smart India Hackathon. The Smart India Hackathon is an initiative of Ministry of Education Innovation Cell, Government of India, and this Smart India Hackathon actually invented and actually the government organized this. Why? Because various ministries. I think someone is spamming in the chat box. I suggest you please do not spam in the chat box.
Yeah, I would like to inform you that at last we have a Q&A session. If you have any questions, you can drop at that time, and sir will be love to answer that questions. So please wait for that. Yeah, guys.
What LLMs we should use? Okay, so you can use various LLMs. Let's come to the point, and let's get to know about Smart India Hackathon, which I was sharing with all of you. So I shared you the initiative taken by which, and the major purpose is to include a participative problem solving. Now, what do I mean by participative problem solving? Before the Smart India Hackathon, what actually happened? Now, for an example, Mirza is a government. Okay, Mirza is a government body. Just think of it. Mirza is a government body, and he actually suggests the solutions to every problem, and there is no participative problem. Like suppose Mahi needs to ask something, or Mahi need to raise question, but she cannot. Why? Because Mirza is having the authority to create a solution even if it is not working for people. So whenever you are going to see a website of government which is not in a very good user flow, and it is not very useful, and it is not having a very good functioning, so understand one thing, that it is designed and created and developed without market survey, without user survey, and it is just imposing on the people to use it. So that To solve that problem, Smart India Hackathon come into the existence to provide a platform where various ministries, various from private and government departments, like private companies and government departments, government ministries can come forward, share the problems which they face in their daily life, and the people and the students from schools to colleges to PhD scholars, researchers create the solution, and that solution will be implemented in the ministries, in the departments, and in the private sector. Now, there are many examples. How many of you heard about the hack to skill? Anyone heard about the hack to skill? Kaushik Roy? So
Yes,
Kaushik
sir.
Roy actually, yeah, Kaushik Roy actually built the hack to skill in the Smart India Hackathon. And right now, hack to skill is working. One of the best startup you can say who is working in this digital era to solve that problem. How many of you heard the Unstop?
Yeah.
Any maximum students participate in
Yeah.
Unstop? So Unstop, the developers of Unstop are from Smart India Hackathon, and that's the power of Smart India Hackathon. So, Smart India Hackathon platform is actually created to provide a participative problem solving with creating innovative solutions for the problems. Right? I hope I answered this question.
Yeah, sir. And so what are the factors we can consider while selecting a problem statement from the given goal, given pool?
So first, the first factor which you need to understand while selecting considering while selecting a problem statement is that you need to analyze your capabilities first, your problem and your team problems. Okay, you should be very well aware of in which part of the development you are very strong, in which part of the development you are very weak, where is your weak is lacking, where is your team is lacking, so that you can be able to select a very good problem. Now, suppose I select a team randomly, like there are a group of people in my classroom or my batchmates, and I selected randomly. I even don't know what skills they do know. I'm not having any idea about railway. I'm not having any mentor from railway. I find out a problem that railway problem is very good. It's really fascinating to hear, and I'm going to choose it. But what will happen once you will choose it? In the internal Smart India Hackathon, you cannot able to present. You cannot able to create a presentation. You cannot able to present the idea in your way to the faculty or to the jury members who will be in the internal Smart India Hackathon. And that is a major problem where maximum students fails, where maximum students don't know actually how to select a problem. So first step before selecting a problem statement is analyze yourself, understand the capabilities, understand the skill set which you are having, understand which skill set you can build on. Like you all not having very much time, so understand that. Like the things I'm telling you, to analyze yourself first. Okay, then understand the capabilities which you have. That you are a fast learner, so you can learn a technology. If you're good at designing, then strength your designing. If you're good at hardware, soldering, or any other way of doing the hardware, then do understand about the hardware, learn about the hardware, learn about the Arduino, Raspberry Pi, or any other tools, so that you can at least build a very basic prototype. In internal Smart India Hackathon, you only need a very basic prototype. You don't even need a complete entire software or complete entire hardware. Okay, the complete hardware and software you have to build in the grand finale. And by reaching grand finale, there are three steps. The first step is the internal Smart India Hackathon, then the evaluation part, and after the evaluation part, finally you will be in the screening mode of the grand finale of the Smart India Hackathon. So there are four factors I shared with you. I will repeat it once again. While selecting a problem statement, the first thing which you have to do to analyze what you can do, the capabilities you are having, the team capacity and the team capability, and what you can do. Based on these four factors, decide a problem statement, otherwise don't decide a problem statement. And always have a group discussion with your team members that can we do it? Can we build a very minimum prototype? MVP, we say it MVP, minimal viable product we say. So can we build it? Can we build it through software? Can we build it through hardware? Can we take anyone help so that we can be able to understand that how this things actually works? Distribute the work accordingly to your team members. That if I am going to work on software, you will be working on graphic designing. Third person is going to work on hardware. Fourth person is going to pitch to the jury members. And always keep in mind, there should be only one person who should be pitching to the jury members. That is the most important thing you have to understand. The role, the working of the other team member is equally important. Why I am saying that always keep one person who can able to communicate what you are thinking, because if you are going to take a pause like that, my name is Meraj Meer, and we have created a solution for the smart water management. And now Mahesh will begin. Mahesh will continue from this. Uh, Here we got a blockage, the flow breaks. So the judges actually intakes while listening this. So I don't recommend this. Always keep one person only, maximum two-person, who is going to explain or pitch to the jury members. So these are the factors and a very short suggestion for all of you that how to pitch to the jury members.
Yeah. So at very first, we are in a dilemma where we have to focus on selection of a problem statement which depends on feasibility or novelty, where it will be more practically possible or it will be more new or unique idea. Like where should we have to focus on more, like feasibility or novelty?
Feasibility.
Okay.
Why feasibility? Because not everyone can be able to work on the innovative or innovative solution. Even if you are going to identify a solution of problem statement which we known as PS, then that there are some drawbacks of that. You will be deciding a problem statement, but you cannot be able to work on that. So always see the feasibility, that how feasible it is, how feasibly I can make it, and always think it as a small step. Don't directly jump onto the mountain. Don't try to jump on the mountain.
Nice. And yeah, how important is domain expertise while coming to
Hmm.
select a right problem statement?
Very important. Domains like as I said earlier also, that you should be knowing the capabilities and the skill set of your team members. Now, skill set can be soft skills and hard skills. They can be classified into various categories. Even soft skills are classified into the four types of categories. So you should be knowing very well that what type of people you are having in your team, so that you will be having a very good understanding of the domain expertise. Now, how I can say that? Let's take an example once again. That I am selecting random people in my team. I don't know that who is having which domain expertise. I just chose the problem of railway station or railways, and I cannot able to build a solution on that. Why? Because I'm not knowing the because
Yeah.
I'm not knowing the domains of my team members. So that is the drawback.
Yeah, what is the probability of winning hardware or software? So which domain will win the most of the prizes? Means will
Hardware,
the
hardware, hardware, hardware. In one answer, if I have to give one answer, one word answer, then hardware. Now, why hardware? If you'll ask, or many people will ask, then why, Miraj, you are saying that there are higher chances in winning the hardware category? In India, hardly we have embedded in software engineers. Maximum of you are from AI, ML, data science, and we can find very less people who are doing engineering in embedded system, Internet of Things, robotics, mechatronics. So when railways or any other ministry actually publish a problem statement related to hardware, then most of the people, why don't select it? Because hardware is actually complicated. But once you will understand, the hardware is really easy thing. You just have to connect the Arduino boards. You just have to connect the Raspberry Pis. Everything is available on the AI tools like ChatGPT, Perplexity AI. Now all of you will be having the Gemini Pro. Right now it's trending. So don't use it for the photo creation. Use it for your future.
So when it comes to team selection or team management and to choose a good team, what are the qualities we have to look for selecting a good team members in the team?
The
SIH.
the first quality of a member which you should be having, very outspoken and very good presentation skills a person is having. So you should be having a person in your team who should be very outspoken and very confident in speaking, who can be able to pitch your idea to the jury members in a very right manner, right? The first characteristic of a team member, you should be having very good communication capabilities and skills. The second person you should be having in your team is a very good graphic designer, because everything based on the designs. So like words are better communicate than design. Okay, so designs are actually more better and very good way to communicate your thoughts or words. So a good graphic designer is always going to help you to design and present it to the people or judges or anyone, any mentors. Okay, the third, content writer. You should be having a content writer and researcher. The Smart India Hackathon is completely based on research and the content. If your research is wrong, if your content is wrong, you're not going to win it. But if you're having the right person who is going to research and keep it in a very good content manner or create a very good content, then you can be having a very good probability and to win the Smart India Hackathon. The last three people, so from the last three people, now if you're working on software, then there should be only one person who should be from front end and two core backend. Core backend. If I am saying core backend, the one should be knowing and working on the database creation, APIs management. The other one should be working on the pure backend version. And the pure backend version should be having a knowledge of front end also, so that it can be able to contribute in both the way. So these are the six people in a team, and these are the six characterized of six people you should be having in your team. Always don't, like, this is a Smart India hackathon. Treat it as a war. Why war? Because in future, no one is going to help you. But Smart India Hackathon, the experience you are going to have, don't choose your team members just because they are very good friend of yours. Because many people did this mistake. I have seen that there are three graphic designers in a team and they cannot win just because even they disqualified in the internal hackathon. Why? They are not able to create their prototype. They just created the presentation because they are good at graphic design. Same, there are three developers. The three developers will be together, or four developers will be together, but they cannot be create a very good presentation. They cannot. It's not compulsory that you can be a very good developer, but it is very hard to be a good designer. It is very hard to be a good communicator with the judges. It is very hard to communicate with the mentors, because when a jury member asks a question and they actually do not ask a question, what they say, that I need these changes, can you do it? If they find that
అంటే దాంట్లో వాళ్ళు జాయిన్ అయ్యే వాళ్ళు ప్రోగ్రామ్ చేస్తారు కదా.
You have disabled mics for few people for now. Now you can go ahead.
all right, so these are the things which are really important, and this should be always in your consideration while choosing a team.
Okay. So when it comes to a team during a hackathon, when I went to few hackathons and I participated few hackathons, I faced this conflict issues in between the teammates. So how do you suggest managing them?
It is the responsibility of the team leader. Your team leader should be very capable of solving the conflicts, because in every team, there are conflicts. There's no place where conflicts are not arrived. So you need a very good leader who can have a very good leadership skill and who should be knowing that how actually rectify the problems between the team members, how to understand. So when one suggestion I will give, I have participated in the three grand finale. So many a times that even I have like a very bad fight with my best friends also, that why you are saying that I'm going to do this. So what the leader or what even I do many a times that I just keep myself removed from that place for next 10 to 15 minutes so that I can cool my mind. I can rethink what I'm talking. I can rethink what I am doing, and I can rethink what I am imposing on the other team members. And I actually try to understand their perspective, that what they are trying to say. So always here, always stay calm, because hackathon, Smart India Hackathon is a very intensive event. It's a very intensive hackathon. So you need to keep your mind relaxed. Otherwise, it will be very hard for you, and it will be very hard for the team leader also to solve the conflicts. And always listen to your team leader. If your team leader is saying that this thing needs to be under consideration and we have to rethink, then you have to rethink. Because the team leader, the quality and the leadership is having, he can analyze that, yeah, no, this thing is going wrong. So these are the
Yeah. So when it comes to choosing a perfect solution for our problem statement, is it better to propose a simple and complete solution, or a complex solution for that problem statement?
simple solution, because we always select problems which are very easy to implement, which are very cost reductive and cost effective. We don't actually recommend any ministry, any department, any private company to create complex solution, because no one wants that the solution needs to be complex. So keep it as simple as you can. Keep the hardware as simple as you can. You don't need to put the extra line of code or extra hardware element just in case to prove yourself that you are a good programmer or you are having a very good team and you are doing something great. You just don't have to do that. So this is the thing which I can mention on this.
Yeah, I got just one more question. That how can we ensure our solution is directly addressing the problem statement without deviating?
That's why you are having mentors and advisors in your team. That's why we always recommend our industry level mentor and academician with you in your team. So your academician can be making sure, because your academicians are very well researched. They are coming from a background of a very good researchers. They are very good researchers at their time. That's why they are your professors or teachers. So always take their suggestion, always take the advice of your internal mentor, and always verify that advice from your external mentor.
Okay.
That's where the role of mentors and advisor come. That's why it is in the Smart India Hackathon, it is suggested that you should be having at least one industry mentor and one academician.
Okay. So how
Because
much time? Yeah, please continue.
yeah, because academician is having the theory knowledge and the industry level mentor is having the practical knowledge. When you will combine that two things now, you will be having a very wonderful solution coming out of your team.
Mhm. Okay, so before developing a solution to the selected problem statement, how much time would I spend on researching the problem and implementing that solution?
As much as you can. If you are having 1 hour, then invest your time at least 20 minutes to understand the problem. If you are having 1 hour to end the hackathon, again, like revisit to the problem statement, spend 20 minutes with the problem statement, 10 minutes with the solution, and rest 30 minutes with the testing.
Okay. So here comes one more thing, a PPT presentation. And what are the important aspects of Smart India presentation should cover? hackathon presentation?
That's a very good question, and these things not everyone knows actually. So we have a mindset. Many students have a mindset that if we will if we will improve the font of the presentation, if we will improve the design of the presentation little bit, then we will be going to get the extra marks. But no, we are not going to get the extra marks. There is a very like like maximum time it is not shared with the participants, but as it's a not a official event from the MOE in the GOI, so I will share it with you. There is a purpose of sending the presentation to all of you. I think all of you are having the presentation. I think Shivalu have also shared with me when I am having my presentation too. So, how many of you seen the presentation? Can you raise hand? Or should I share my screen to make you visible?
Yeah, sure, sir. You can. You have an access.
Is it visible?
Yeah, sir.
The screen is visible?
Yes, yes.
Hello? Right. So if you can see that if I will come to this place, there is a very specific line written here. Propose solution, describe your idea solution prototype. Now what people actually do, they enable editing of course, and they reduce the size of this line. Now the evaluators, sorry, the evaluators actually intended, like you can say, the evaluators actually trained to see the presentation the way they have designed, the way government has given them, the way Ministry of Education has given them. If they find changes in the design, what we have a mindset that the participant, the team has changed the design, they have changed the question. So I suggest you one thing, that don't change the design. Keep it as it is. Just leave it. Leave the question. Don't even consider that there is a question written in there. Just ignore it. Write your solution. Create your solution very well and move on. That's the best thing I can suggest you. Don't even try to improve the design of the presentation. Don't even try to improve the font or any other visual appealing things into the presentation. The only thing which you can do, insert the solution in your presentation and submit it. And keep it as simple as you can. As simple as you can. No complex user flows, no complex technologies, no complex infrastructure of technology, nothing. You just have to keep it very simple user flow. You just mention your technology stack that I'm going to use HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Tailwind CSS, and for the backend, I'm going to use React.js, Node.js. For database, I will use Postgre or I will use MySQL, or for hardware, if you are working on hardware, then you are going to use Arduino, Raspberry Pi, add the components of the Arduino, Raspberry Pi like servo motor or any other things. So keep the presentation as simple as you can. Don't remove anything. Don't change the font. Don't change the color, and don't improve the presentation, overall design, because it actually disturbs us, because we have the pattern. I will share with this thing. When we got the evaluation criteria or evaluation, just a second, let me plug my laptop. Sorry for this. Actually, my laptop is not charged. Yeah, perfect. So what I was saying, when we got the evaluation criteria and the ideas actually implemented and we have given by the Ministry of Education, we got around 100 to 150 ideas and we have to evaluate in a very short period of time. So what it is disturbing to see whenever the design of the presentation changes, we think that the person have changed something. So if we cannot find the same repetitive pattern, then what we are having you have written, you have like it's not a fault on your side. You have written, but you have changed the design. So don't change the design.
Yeah. Sir, as you're a jury member, and did you find anyone showing the demo videos and prototypes directly in the PPT? And should we include those things in the PPT?
Yeah, definitely. There is an option to include the video link. You should be including a video link because many times jury members don't even view it, like evaluators. I will tell them evaluators. So once you will be qualified in the internal Smart India Hackathon, you will be shifted to the evaluation round. So many times evaluators don't even see the video links. Okay, but they find it that there are numbers that are if a student have or a student team has given the document link, Word document link, then we have to assign 2 marks. If the student and the team has listed a video link, then we have to assign 2 marks, 4 marks, 5 marks based on our interest. So many times we see that how many people have actually inserted the YouTube link, how many people actually inserted the document, and most of them just upload the presentation and they don't upload the YouTube video, they don't upload the documents, they don't upload the research which they have done, they don't upload the reference material from where they have taken it. So these are some of the things which you have to keep in mind, that you have to attach the video link of your presentation only. If you don't have a working prototype or a working service in terms of software, what you can do, you can just record a video of yourself and your team in meeting like this, present it to the jury members like this, that hi jury members, hi evaluators, my name is Meraj Meer. I have my TS code like this. I am from MIT or I am from Sharda, I am from any Mahindra University XYZ, and this is my problem statement and this is the solution. This is my team, and upload that video to the YouTube. Share the link to the evaluators, and they will mark you like at least rather than zero, you are going to get something, so that's beneficial for you. So always include the Word documents first of all. Always include the Word document. Second, always include a video link. Keep your presentation very simple, very neat and clean, and don't change any design or font from your presentation. And also add reference materials, that what you have researched, from where you have researched. So these are some of the things which are really important. I hope I answered the question. If anyone is
Yes.
having any questions on this, they can please let me know.
Yeah. So when it comes to jury evaluation finals, what are the top three criteria of the jury looks for the final presentation?
First of all, as I said earlier, the first thing which every jury member sees in a team is confidence and the way of presenting. Okay,
Mm.
no matter how wonderful product you have made, no matter how wonderful software service you have made, if you're not able to confidently share your idea or what you have created with the jury member, you are definitely going to have a negative impact on the jury member from the first round of evaluation. There are around 6 rounds of evaluation, including mentorship in the grand finale of Smart India Hackathon. And this includes, starts from the day one, it continues in the night also, from the second day also. So you have to keep in mind, the first thing every evaluator, every jury member sees is that how confident you are, and the secondly, how very like how you are communicating and how you are presenting your thoughts to the jury members. These two things are really important.
Okay.
Then if I like the third thing also, if I
Yeah.
come to the third one, the overall design of the presentation, the overall user research, user experience of the software and service, that actually matters. And the last thing, implementation, that how well implemented your project is. If the problem, even if it is working on front end, there are higher chances of getting a selection.
Okay.
So many times, like what people do, if you are working on a software problem statement, so what people do that they just open the live server in their ID. So that's wrong. You should be using Git and GitHub, and with that Git and GitHub, upload all the codes in GitHub with the use of Git. Learn the prompt commands from your command prompt and get bash. Then use the GitHub pages for listing your website, or use a free domain you can be able to easily get with the student developer pack. So these are the suggestion because when we see as a evaluator, when we see that the person haven't even invested their time to list or to live the website, we actually like don't recommend or we actually give them the less marks just for that also. So these are very simple, very small thing. Like listing a website, how much it will take? Like hardly it will take 1 minute for me to list a website on the GitHub pages and show it to someone, or keep the DNS to my GitHub pages and search my whatever xyz.com or .in. So these small things actually really matters a lot. So always keep in mind that keep the things very simple but impact.
Yeah, when it comes to beginners who are participating in Smart India Hackathon, should team roles be predefined or they should evolve during the process of
It
participation?
should be predefined. The team roles always should be predefined. But now, for an example, I can see 4 to 6 people in my screen. So Mahesh is the first one. Mirza is in my team. Then Akansha is in my team. Sri Sharan is my team. Sai and Assam is my team. So all of you 5 members are having predefined roles. Like Mahesh is going to give the presentation. Mirza is going to work on something else. Akansha is going to work on something else. Assam and Sai is going to working on something else. But when Akansha need a help from Sai, then Sai needs to help Akansha. If Mirza need a help from Akansha and Sai, then Akansha and Sai needs to help Mirza. If 5 people needs help from if one person is needed help from all the 5 persons, then all 5 persons should be able to help. So these are the characteristic and the attitude you have to build in the Smart India Hackathon.
Yeah, when it comes to you, you are the evaluator or a jury, do you prefer innovative solutions or practical implementable solutions?
See, it depends many times. It always depends on the problem statement. That what is the need of the problem statement. Like if problem statement says that there are already very good rules Indian government have created in the uh, traffic system, but problem statement says that you have to create an innovative solution for the smart traffic management system. There's already a smart management traffic system exists, but the government needs or the traffic department needs a innovative way to solve a problem. Then you need to solve a problem in a innovative way. So in that case, it is compulsory for the innovators to select the idea which is more innovative. Right. I hope I answered. Like I hope everyone is able to understand what I'm trying to convey. Hello.
Yeah.
The same thing goes with the software and the hardware. So it always depends on the problem statement. So if you are presenting the problem statement, like I can say, so this like you have to create something with the e-waste. Then there can be multiple solutions. So the evaluator or the jury member thinking how it will come and how it will go, that if I have to work on the e-waste or someone is working on e-waste, like Mirza is working on e-waste. So what I will say to Mirza, that what is the most feasible solution to solve the problem of e-waste? I want to implement a solution which is very less cost effective, should be very cost effective, uh, as well as very fast implemented. So in that case, I will not always refer to the innovative solution. But if problem statement actually demands that the solution should be innovative, then I'm going to choice between the evaluation and the innovation.
Okay. So when it comes to increasing the chance of getting into the finals, what are the most common mistakes from teams make that prevent them to reaching finals?
I already answered and already mentioned so many things. So what all the tips which I have given, all the team members do exactly opposite of it. If I can take an example of presentation, you don't have to overwrite, you don't have to remove the font, you don't have to improve the design. If I talk about the links, like documents, like video, you have to provide it. They don't provide it. So the chances of getting selection automatically get less. So these are all the things which I have mentioned till now in the last in the 5 minutes, 1 hour 5 minutes. You can
Yeah.
do it opposite of that, and those are the characteristics of a team who is not getting into the Smart India Hackathon grand finale.
Okay. So what is the importance of the project report, sir?
There is no importance of the project report.
When it is getting shortlisted for the finals, what is the
No,
importance of the
no
project
one,
report?
no one actually refers to the detailed documentation. Even evaluators are not having that much of time to see the 100 pages or 150 pages of detailed documentation of your project or your solution. What we actually wanted, how well in very less word you can be able to communicate to me. Just we can
Hmm.
take an example of Three Idiots movie. When he came back, and the professor actually asked that why you came back. Then he did a like given a very long speech. What he
Hmm.
can say in short that I want my books. So that is the thing.
Okay. Should we focus more on technical aspects or related to social impacts of the solution?
If I come up again.
We should focus on more on technical aspects of this, building a solution to the problem statement, or we should focus on social impact creating by that solution.
Both are equally important. Both are equally important. Like how I can say that, like Oyo. OA is very technical and it is solving the problem of sustainability, right? So everything is equally important. Both the things are equally important. You cannot overlook any one thing. Both the things are equally important.
Okay. When it comes to people who are working on hackathon on building solutions, how does the jury evaluate incomplete or partially working solutions?
So there is a criteria which I will not disclose with everyone. Like it's in the guidelines, you cannot disclose the criteria. But there is always a marking scheme, like just like boards or just like college university exam. If you are going to write each and everything, I'm going to assign you 100 on 100. If you are not going to work well, if then I'm going to assign you around 50. And there's always a fail marks even in 100 there's 33. Then even we are having the criteria that we can also fail someone. So these are the things. I hope like you will understand.
Okay. So while we are talking about marks, I got a question. How much weight is given to the problem statement understanding versus the solution design?
There is no marking on the problem statement understanding. There is always a marking on the solution which you have built it for the problem statement.
Hmm.
So yeah, I suggest you better to work on the solution in a very feasible and very simple way so that you can create an impact in a greater way.
Okay. So when it comes to jury's perspective in Smart India Hackathon, what makes a project stand out from the jury's perspective or the evaluator's perspective? A more
So
special thing.
it depends. It depends. So if I talk about myself, there can be various perception, there can be various mindsets of the juries, right? So if I talk about myself, because I don't know about others, that what do they think? According to me, the back end is actually the most important part because front end can easily be built and no one actually cares about the front end. The thing which I actually cares about is the logic, that what are the logic they are using, the what kind of way, the approach they are actually using to solve a problem. Because always the logic matters. Code, everyone can code. If I tell you to write a code in C++ to subtract and to create a calculator, you can create a calculator in C++. But I say the same thing to Mirza, he can create a calculator in very less code in C++. So the logic and everything depends on the logic. So the first thing which I do see is that how the person is logically well defined and inclined and how they are using the logic to solve a problem.
Yeah, we have people from academic mindset who decorate their papers in examinations in order to gain more marks. So when it comes to hackathons, should we focus more on prototype functionality or the visual appearance of that project?
Always functionality, always functionality. Because we are very brutal on this, to be honest. We actually do not consider good design products. We actually consider the logic behind the product and the functioning of the product or service.
Okay. Sir, is it mandated to have a working prototype of the solution in the final round? Complete working prototype?
Yes. In final round, you should be having a like working prototype, complete working prototype. You cannot go with a half prototype or only with the presentation. If you are still in your first year and you got selected based on your presentation, then go for the Smart India Hackathon grand finale, explore the place, explore the other founders, do networking, and come back with a very good experience. But once you will come back, then start working on your skills, because in grand finale of the Smart India Hackathon, the only thing we see is that functionality and the logic, how the product is actually working or the service is working. Can the product or service can be able to solve the problem of this problem statement?
Okay, in a hackathon, multiple hackathons you choose a different evaluation procedure. And I'm really curious about knowing what is exactly the evaluation procedure in Smart India Hackathon. Is there any standard scoring system or a rubric the jury follows?
There is a standard marking system which I cannot disclose with you. You can just understand it the same example which I have given. Everywhere there is an exam, and even in the Smart India Hackathon, you have to clear that exam. So take it as an example of out of 100, I can mark it anytime or anywhere, like around 55, 44, but the passing marks always is going to be 30.
Okay. Could you discuss about the multiple stages of evaluation? Just one final presentation.
There is only one stage of the evaluation. Like once you participate in the internal hackathon, your idea is already well defined and researched by the academician and mentors, because the university or institute or either college is going to nominate you for the grand finale. So once the nomination comes from the university, like there's a pre-screening phase. The internal hackathon is actually a pre-screening phase for us, for the evaluators. Then the evaluators actually evaluate the idea, and they actually the same thing which I told, the how simple presentation, how effective the solution is, how feasible the solution is, and how logically inclined the solution or the product is. And we mark it, and we actually see 2 to 3 things: resources, YouTube video, and the documentation part. But if I'm talking about the documentation part, I don't mean that I need 100 pages of documents. I need a half page of document where it will be written each and everything in very short way.
Okay. So when it comes to you, how do you decide or validate the originality of the project in a Smart India Hackathon?
So we got around so many, like even one, only 500 problem statements or ideas can be submitted to one problem statement. So one evaluator got 500 presentations. So first of all, what we do, we actually evaluate and we don't score. We just go through all the presentation. And then one by one, after understanding that how everyone builded it, based on that we mark it. So it help us to keep our novelty of the product or a service, so that we should not do a partiality with anyone else.
Okay. Really nice. And what are the difficulties you face when you are evaluating the problem statement, the project in the hackathon?
The useless
Like every jury.
PPTs.
Okay.
The useless PPTs, because many times the present, like the same thing I told you, there are so many types of user frames, there are so many types of complex infrastructure built in the presentation, and like who is going to explain that complex infrastructure to the jury member or to the evaluator? Right now, I'm only like predicting that this is working like this, but if you'll include something very hard to understand, then it is very like hard for me to evaluate and give you the marks.
Okay. Yeah, how can the students stay connected with the Smart India Hackathon ecosystem after the event?
So once, if you're participating in the internal hackathon, then there's like you have to be a part of the ecosystem. You need to be a part of grand finale. So once
Mm,
you participate in the grand finale, you will be moved to a portal of alumni Smart India Hackathon, and that alumni portal actually opens doors for so many things. I hope you have been heard about the Statathon, which is live right now.
yeah.
Maybe you have heard about the Ideathon, Udyam Utsav by the Ministry of Education and Innovation Cell. Then ID Bootcamp, Innovation, Entrepreneurship and Development Bootcamps organized by the ministries. So these are some of the great initiatives which you can be a part of after participating in the Smart India Hackathon. Like if I'll tell you, then I have been participating in the internal hackathon 3 times. I won the 3 times internal hackathon, 2 times in the grand finale of the Smart India Hackathon. I won those grand finale of Smart India Hackathon. Then I was a part of 3 times of ID bootcamp. I was also a mentor, evaluator, and the jury member for Smart India Hackathon. I was a evaluator and jury for the Statathon. So there is a very big ecosystem. Once you will be a part of it, then it will be really fun and it will be so much of learning for you all, like to be part of this ecosystem. So don't only think that Smart India Hackathon is just a hackathon and you will just win it, you will get 1 lakh rupees. No, you will get an experience which no university, no college, no university or institute can provide you. And there's the truth. I think Shiva is having some question. Can you turn on the mics?
Shiva.
Ganesh is also here. Shiva, are you here? I think you raised the question hand. Yeah, please let me know.
Yeah.
I
You
think
guys have any questions, Shiva?
mic is not unmute.
Okay,
Mic
one
is not.
second. I'll be just. I have allowed the mics for the attenders.
Yeah, I think
Now they
there's
can.
lots of information till now. We'll like let's just spend around 5 to 10 minutes for a question and answer session. Then we can move forward to the other segments.
Yeah, sir. Am I audible?
Mic is not like they are not able to use the mics.
Okay, there may be any technical issue. Sir, am I audible for you now?
You are audible, but others cannot be able to use the mic.
Yeah, I'm also getting some errors in the program. Yeah, let's continue with that. Sir, we have a lot.
Apurva and Sai, Shrikant, and others. Meanwhile, Mahesh is solving the problem of the mic. You can just write your problems in the chat box. I will answer those problems or questions, your questions. Yeah, right, Sai. There's so much discussed in this meeting till now. I think this meeting is being recorded, right?
Yes, sir.
So like Sai, they will share the link to all of you. Right. So that's a very good question, Satvika. Thanks for raising that question. That please explain about the plagiarism. So if you are working on I think there's a problem. Okay. So if you're working on some sort of content type of problem statement where content is important, so there is a problem of plagiarism. Otherwise, there is not a problem. You can use the AI, and but make sure, like as I said earlier, if you're using the power of AI, then always ask AI that what you are suggesting, why I should only write it. Don't blindly accept each and everything what AI actually says. So can you please tell what are the basic key points to keep in the mind while making a PPT? So I just shared all the things, Apurva, that you should always consider to create basic presentation, not too complex. Keep the user flows and each and everything very clear so that you can be able to so that the evaluator can be able to understand and they can be able to what I can say. They can be able to understand the presentation in a very best and good manner. Okay, so I guess the mics are enabled now. So we can start with Shrikant, as it's showing he raised the hand first. Shrikant, please let me know your question.
Yeah, guys, your mics are enabled now. You can go ahead.
Anyone can ask the question. Sai or Apurva or anyone else wants to ask something.
Sir, what are the mistakes we should avoid when making PPT?
Yeah, I already said you earlier that you should always consider creating a presentation which is very simple to understand and do not actually insert the complex images, complex infrastructure. Do not edit the design of the presentation. So these are some of the key things which you need to keep in your mind. Sorry, I am not able to. I think I answered your question, Apurva.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, sure. Appreciate it. Okay, so we have, sorry, I cannot be able to pronounce your name. Vinodia, I guess. Maybe I'm right.
Sir, which idea made you to win a hackathon?
Who's there?
I'm Shiva, sir.
Hi, Shiva. Please let me know.
Which idea, which idea made you to win a hackathon? Means, what is a prototype or what do you made at that point of time as comparing to others?
Right. So what we actually did, we keep the user flow, we keep each and everything, the front end very simple. We actually implemented all the creativeness in the logic building of the product. We are working on the happiness index analyzer, and that is one of the like you can say trickiest problem statement of 2022, and we actually conquered it. So we actually invested more time in building the logic. I think someone mic is open. Right. So what I was saying, I actually invested my time in creating the logic rather than creating a very good user design or in the useful. Like things like. I think Shiva, I answered your question. Okay, perfect. Yes, Ganesh.
Good evening, sir.
Sir, am I audible?
Who's there?
Good evening, sir. This is Vinolia. So right now I'm studying second year. I have chosen student innovation as my problem statement. So taking problem statement under the student innovation category, as this problem statement is self-proposed, I would like to better understand the selection criteria, like the likelihood of it being chosen for the next round. Could you please elaborate on what the evaluators look in a student proposed problem statement? So
I
what
don't
can a student
suggest.
to do increase the probability of being selected taking. Sorry, sir.
So I was saying that I will not suggest
Yeah,
anyone to work on
that's my doubt,
the.
sir.
Right. So I not suggest anyone to directly work on this kind of problem statement, because there are many people who work on various ideas, and the ideas can be creative at any time. So you don't actually you are not actually having that idea that with whom you will be having your competition, or with whom you will be working on, who is applying on which idea. So if it's a open innovation in the student category, then don't apply on it, because the chances of getting selected is very less, very less. Why I'm saying very less? Because all the people actually submit the idea on that, because it is more easy. So when the newcomers come and newcomers apply, so they actually choose the problem statement which is very easiest. So that's the point I think I should mention. Vinoli, I think I answered your question.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Right. I will also add one trick at the last, so you will be understanding it too. Yes, Pranav, yes, Shamir Ali, yes, please let me know.
Hello, sir. May I audible?
Yes, you are audible. Who's there?
Sir, this Srikanth, sir.
Uh,
Sir, how can I start my PPT, sir?
Sorry, come up again.
Sir, sir, audible, sir. May I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Sir, how can I start my PPT, sir?
How you can start your working on your presentation?
Sir,
You can directly start working on the things which is written there, and you can directly fill out the fill in the blanks. Like at least complete the title page where the problem statement IDs and other things are listed. Then idea title. So all the things is listed there. Try to answer all the things in a very short way and in a very neat and clean way. So this is the best way to start a presentation, you can say.
sir, we learn but basics also, sir.
Sorry, I'm not able to understand. Can you repeat it again?
Sir,
Good evening, sir. Am I audible?
Good
sir, do
evening.
we have to write reports for the solution of a problem statement like a research paper?
No, it actually don't need it. Like as I said earlier, we actually don't refer to the research papers, or we don't actually refer to the tons of papers of reports of a problem or a product or a service, because it is actually hard to evaluate us all the things in a very short period of time. So what we actually search and find in the presentation or any other things, that how simple way you have presented and in how simple way you have submitted your problem statement or solution.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Right. Yes, Pranav. So I'll do one thing. If anyone like,
Good evening, sir.
I just want to tell everyone, if anyone is interested to have me as their industry mentor, I'm just writing my email address here, official email address. So they can just mail me in this email address with a solution and problem statement they are working, and I would love to work with you as a industry mentor. So here is my mail ID I have shared, meer@VikaasGarh.com. This is my official email address. Yes, Vinolia. Yes, I think someone else also asked me in that
Good evening, sir.
meeting. Good evening. Who's there? Hello.
Sir, can we complete the entire solution before hackathon itself?
Yes, you can complete the entire solution before the hackathon itself. Are you talking about the internal Smart India hackathon or grand finale?
Both, sir.
Yeah, you can definitely complete your prototype solution or software solution or hardware solution. But all of you have to keep one thing in mind. Once you build the solution, while mentor session and judges session, judges and mentors provide you feedbacks that how you can actually improve your solution or hardware. So you have to implement that feedback in your product or in your service, and once they will come back, they will evaluate your product or submission based on that. I hope you understand it now.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right.
Good evening, sir.
Yes.
This is
Who's
Pranav.
there? Sai? Sorry?
Good evening, sir. This is Pranav. I was a 2024 finalist in software. My current project mixes both software and hardware. Should I apply under software again or shift to hardware? My project is under drone project.
Okay. So if you're comfortable in hardware, then I suggest you to go with the hardware project, because the selection rate of hardware projects are higher, because the very less submission actually come in the hardware section. So if you're having a strong skill in the hardware, then I suggest you to please go with the hardware section.
Okay, sir. Thank you. But my project is undergoes under drone. Yeah, the drone project is much bit tougher than I think so.
Right. Even I can help you in the drone and hardware project and problem statement. Like by profession, I have to share with all of you that I am a Internet of Things and embedded systems engineer, and I'm having a very good command on software side.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. This is the project which I went to SIH Grand Finale last year in software. Now I need to know whether need to go software again or hardware. Just
Go with the hardware.
thank you, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Very good evening.
Sir, is my voice audible?
Yes, your voice audible, but I'm not able to see who is speaking.
Sir, I'm Muhammad Shamil, and I'm, pursuing second year in BTech. So my question is that you have went to the ground level of the hackathon for 2 times. So how did your team balance creativity versus practicality in your solution? How was it up to your level?
Can you type the same thing because your voice is not clearly audible? So I was like missed so many things in the between. Can you please type the same thing in the chat
So
box?
I would like to repeat again, like how did your team balance creativity and practicality in your solution as you have went in the ground level, like the finale for the 2 times, right? So how did your team members do?
So I have to answer that. Then actually, just a second. We actually don't focus on practical things while working on the solution or hardware because we actually love with the solution which we have made. So when the mentors and the jury members came to us and until and unless they suggested the changes that what you have to do, then we started working practically. Otherwise, all the team members, including me, we are thinking creative. That we will implement this, we will implement this so that we can be able to solve this problem, this problem, this problem. But when the first mentor-mentee session came, the mentor right away said us that only work on one solution and this is your problem statement. So build this. So all the creativity ends into the practicality.
Okay, thank you, sir. Glad to hear that. And also, one more question is
So,
regarding the problem statement.
Shashmi, same thing will also happen with you also. It will be a part of the grand finale. So, in the starting, that enthusiasm, that confidence you will be having in yourself will come, and all the team members will be very enthusiasm with enthusiasm, and they will work on various creative things. They will be working on this. But once the first evaluation round done, then the mentor will. That's the job of the mentor who is present on the ground. So they will like guide you that what you have to solve and how you have to solve.
And also, sir, can I continue with my other question?
Yeah, please continue.
Sir, the question is that how many problem statements can one team member acquire?
You can like last time I think you can apply on multiple problems around 10 I guess. 5 to 10 I guess. This time I am not sure. I haven't checked because I was busy in the evaluation of this hackathon. What I will do, I will note this question and I will upload. I will share it in the WhatsApp group.
Okay, sir. And also, I would personally send an email to you this question so that I think I may get the answer as ASAP.
Sure, sure. Sure, definitely. I will also share my contact number with all of you. So if anyone is having any problem, they can just directly reach out to me. Here is my contact number and here is my mail ID. I will share my mail ID once again. Yes, who's next? Anyone else who's having any questions? So does every problem statement have a winning team? Or is it
Yes, sir.
possible that some problem statement might not have any winners at all? Yes, this is possible. This is possible. So the thing you have mentioned here, if the jury members, if we didn't find any idea as per the standard of the ministry, then we will not select any problem statement or any winner from the Smart India Hackathon, no matter which state it was. Even in the grand finale of the Smart India Hackathon, we don't select solutions which are not up to the mark. So yes, there can be teams and problem statement where no winners can be had.
Sir, hello, sir.
Yes, who's there?
Sir, is there any criteria for selection of the teams on the based on a problem statement? Like, does the problem statement need to be very creative, or is the solution need to be creative?
Your solution needs to be simple. Okay. And see, again, I'm repeating the same thing. The way you present your solution to the evaluator and jury member. That's the most important part. If the jury member or evaluator can understand right away just looking into your presentation, you already won the Smart India Hackathon.
So like there are all the problem statements don't get selected, like sir. Only the few problem statements, like in my point of view, only the few problem statements get selected. So is there any criteria for like, selecting these problem statements? Like how do we need to choose those?
As a participant, you are asking as a participant how to select, or you are asking me that how do I select?
As a participant, how do we select? How do we choose the right problem statement to get into the finals?
Like I think you missed the starting part. You were not there.
No, sir, I was not there at the starting.
Okay. Like I already said it once again. I will once again repeat it. Only three things you have to make sure while selecting a problem statement is that the first one, that how practical you can solve this problem, and is it in your capabilities to solve that problem. The first thing which you have to do is analyze yourself. The second thing which you have to do is analyze your team members. The third thing which you have to do is understand in which thing you are having your capabilities. And the fourth thing which you have to understand is if you are having the capability to solve that problem statement, then can you be able to learn that particular skills in that particular short period of time? If no, then don't select that problem statement. So these are some of the four things which you have to keep in mind. Otherwise, this recording will be provided to all of you, I guess. So you can also refer to the videos. Otherwise, you can also reach out to me directly.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yes. Anyone else? Sai
Sir,
or Shashmi? Yes,
hello.
Vinolia?
Sir, as I was saying about the student innovation thing, could you please elaborate on what the evaluators actually looked for in a student proposed problem statement? So, like, I'm asking in a way, what evaluators look for in a student proposed problem statement, and what do they expect a student can do to increase the probability of it being selected?
So, see, again, I'm repeating it. We are not we do not always love problem statement or solution which are more innovative. What we actually find, the problems and the solution should be very cost effective. The first factor. So every time we are building something, the first thing, the problem and the solution should be very cost effective. That the second thing, it should be creative, but up to a certain level. Because if you go out of the box and create something out of the box, and if that out of the box cannot be able to implement on the ground level, then it is of no use. Then automatically you will be having very less chances of getting selected. The third thing, keep it very simple and very attractive in a simple way, so that your selection criteria can be increased. And as a student, what you can build and what you can work, I can give you some of the example. You can actually work on the overall improving the education sector. You can contribute to the edtech, that how education technology is right now. And you can actually work on sustainability. You can actually work on the this e-waste problem, then waste management problem, smart lighting, water management systems. So these are some of the problem statements for the student category.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Sir, this is Soumya. I wanted to ask about the app architecture. I made sure that my app architecture for the internal hackathon is like very easy and understandable, because you said the tech stack, no, sir. My tech stack was like literally similar to it, but my only problem was I made the architecture easily understandable. So should I make it that way, or should I like go more deep or thoda complex
No,
or
no.
something?
No, you should not go complex. You should not go complex in any way in your presentation. Even if you're using some complex infrastructure in your backend, then you don't have to include each and everything. Okay. like I will give you an example with a website. In front end, there can be many technology used. Like there can be front end, in front end HTML, CSS, JavaScript, then Tailwind CSS, then Bootstrap. So CSS, Tailwind CSS, Bootstrap, they all same. They say they work same. They are the styling sheet. So you don't have to list all of them. So decide based on view that what you have to mention and keep the architecture view, the design of the architecture very simple and neat and clean.
Okay, sir. One more doubt. For the YouTube link, sir, I wanted to ask, should we explain about the app or the idea?
Both. If you can do both, if your prototype is working, your app is working, then at first you should start explaining with your presentation, quickly finish your presentation, and quickly move to the app deployment and app presentation.
Okay, sir. Understood. Thank you, sir.
Right. So even you can reach out to me, and I can share you some of the videos of presenting. Even I will share both of the videos of mine which got selected for the SIH.
Yes, sir. You said you'll give mobile number or Gmail, no, sir. Can you tell once again?
I think I texted it.
Yeah, 1 second. We have created a group for them. We'll be sharing that directly in that group. Is it okay?
Yeah. So like Soumya, are you in the group?
I don't think so, sir. I'm not.
So I think Shalini would just share the
Yeah, sir, we will start.
Yeah, so
I will share
you
the
can
group.
share the group link to them so that they can join the group and you can be able to share all the things with them.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so you can just drop the group link in the chat box so everyone can join the same group link.
Yes.
Yeah, anyone
Hello, sir.
else? Yes,
Hello, sir.
Madhuri?
This is Madhuri, and I have a question regarding the PPT presentation. As you have said that in making the selection process in the internal hackathon, it is very important to focus on the presentation. And I have a question about this, that whether we have to focus on the presentation by adding visuals and videos, or we should mostly focus on explanation or way of conveying the presentation.
Way of conveying, see, no matter how worst is your solution, no matter how worst is your hardware product, the only thing works is the sales pitch. So in front of the jury members or mentors, what you have to do, your sales pitch should be the best. And like you have, we have seen many a times that many people come to our house and they are very good salesmen and they actually like convince our moms and our dads to buy something, but once they buy, they figure it out that the product or the anything that service is not of any use. I hope you understand.
Yes, sir. Yes. Thank you, sir.
So Madhuri, in the same way, your presentation skills should be very good so that the jury members and others can be able to understand.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir. How important is the mindset of a problem solver in the success of Smart India Hackathon?
Very important. You should be always having a positive mindset. No matter what is the situation is, no matter if you are losing, no matter if you are winning, you should always having a positive mindset. You don't have to think about the loss. You don't have to think about anything else. Even if you're looking at a very big smile in your face, that you are still ahead of many people who doesn't even participated in the hackathon. So always keep attitude, always keep a very positive attitude with you and a very positive mindset with you.
Yeah.
Because
So,
mindset is the only thing which help you to build your solution, and mind thing is the only thing which can make you fail to solve your solution.
okay. So, okay, what are the final tips you would give to students participating in this SIH?
This SIH is more focused on the prototype. So don't think it of as the last year or the previous year and the previous of the previous year, that everything can be worked on the presentation or any other things. This time you are going to have a very good time working on the Smart India Hackathon platform. So yes, these are the things.
Yeah, how
So
can
focus on more
students?
logic building. Yes,
Yeah,
Mahesh.
how can students prepare themselves mentally and also technically for this SIH?
So mentally, first thing, the first mantra, keep attitude and mindset positive. No matter anyone is going to come to you, anyone going to come to say you that you cannot be able to do this, just say them that I am doing at my best and I'm very proud of myself that I am doing it, and that's the best way you can keep your mindset and attitude positive.
So, how much reliance is acceptable on mentors during the solution development?
And always have people in your team who can back you. Like, not much, not much. So you should be dependent around 35% to your industry and academic mentor, but the rest percentage you have to figure it out by yourself, by your network, by your research, by your external mentors, external of the external mentors or advisors. So you have to like I can differentiate it between 30 to 35%. You should be reliable on your mentors and advisors.
Yeah. So my questions are done. So we will go once to the chat box. We have a ton of questions waiting over there.
Yeah, let's go there. And now I'm really hungry, you know. But
Me
I
too.
will be sharing a QR code. There are 74 people. I'm going to buy some pizzas then with 5 rupees for this session.
Actually, afternoon, sir. I have a question.
10 rupees per question now.
Hello? Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm able to hear you.
Yeah, I actually have a question before you go to the chat box, sir. We've picked an idea and we were like trying to add a lot more features to it, which is like almost 11 features to whatever the idea is already there. In that case, do you think it is effective if we add all 11 or just the problem statement we solve it as it is?
Uh, you talked about all the 11 features. So does the problem statement clearly mention all the 11 features should be there, or you have
No,
created all the 11 features?
actually, I guess around 4 to 5 features are there in the problem statement. Others we've
Can you tell me
thought
the
and we
problem
added them.
statement and can you tell me the problem statement and the features you have developed?
It was actually about the Nabba, which is in the Punjab, I guess. I seriously don't remember about that, but it is about a digital, healthcare tech. Which the other features we've added were the digital health records. No, the expectations were digital health records, records offline, real-time updates on medicine, and AI-powered system checker.
So what do I actually suggest you to just solve those 5 features, and
Okay.
when the mentors will come, keep those rest of the features as a backup. When the mentors see this is the rule. Whenever any mentor and judges is coming to you to show the solution, don't
Okay.
show them the 100% solution. Always show them the half of the solution. Okay.
Okay.
Then they will ask once again that what else you have done. Then show them the rest 50 or rest 30%. That we have also did this. We have also did this. It will create a positive impact of your team and your personality in the front of the mentors or the jury members.
Okay. Sir, actually, the second question was previously you've mentioned that add the video link, Word documents, and research materials. Word documents, what precisely should we add in the Word document, sir?
It should be only of maximum one pager, maximum one pager. In
Okay.
that one document, you should be having research paper you have gone through. You should be
Okay.
having inspirations you have taken for to build this product. You should be having
Okay.
articles and a very briefly explain about the solution which you are building.
Okay, sir.
Nothing else. These things are very well sufficient to make you clear the evaluator part.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Most welcome. Anyone else?
Sir, how do we have to submit that report then?
There is the link. There is the option of the link even in the presentation. If it's not coming in the portal, you can directly add the document link in your presentation. The evaluator will go through it. And many times what happens is the evaluator just see that how many people actually submitted the document. So adding a link of document and video is giving you a higher chance of getting selected.
Okay, sir. Sir, which theme would you recommend to select a problem statement?
Which theme means?
Under like medtech or agriculture, disaster management, or fitness.
Many of the problem statements are still yet to come. So it's hard to say, but I have gone through some of the problem statement which I have listed on the portal. You should follow the law one. The law industry is actually having the higher potential this time. So problem statement which is related to law and order and the modern government governance system. So it is going to help you to build a solution and getting selected.
Sir, could you please repeat?
Modern government systems.
Sir, could you please repeat because your voice was strucking here.
I said modern government systems, governance, better governance.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
And sir, do
Anyone
we have
else?
to select complex problem statements, or we have to choose only those which we can perfectly implement?
You can select complex problem statement, no problem, but you need to implement that complex problem statement. In order to just select the problem statement, and if you cannot be able to solve it, then it is a very huge loss for you only.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, anyone else? Or else we can conclude the session.
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Yeah, sir. This is Gausia. And my question is, as a complete beginner, how can someone contribute to their first hackathon without knowing coding or being a developer?
I will try. I will try taking one more session on website development with the beginners. So Mahesh and Shivulu, if you can organize one more session, then it will be better for them. I can suggest them actually how to build a service software prototype and hardware prototype in very minimal, what I can say, minimal effort.
Okay. Definitely, sir.
Right. So,
Yeah.
Gausi, stay connected with Mahesh and his team members so that we can so that you can attend the session.
Okay, sir. And also, who are the 6 members needed for a SIH team? I missed that part.
I still repeated it many times. Mahesh and his team, Shivali is there, so they will just drop it on the group, or otherwise I will only drop it in the group. So you can check the group after this. Or otherwise, they will also share the meeting link of some recorded lecture. So you can also refer.
Yeah, we have recorded the session and we'll be converting that into a summary. And if possible, we'll be sharing that in their groups. It will be okay for them.
Sir, excuse me, sir. Before going, I would like to present one question for that. Sorry to disturb, but sir, you have said to me earlier that we can select multiple problem statements. And what about the team? The same 6 members, can they do on multiple, or should we have to change the members?
I don't suggest you changing the team members with the same team because the university nominates the team. So keep the same team but apply in the multiple problem statements.
So actually, in R, they were not directing us or giving us a straight path, how to do, how not to do, what to do, what not to do. And we were all confused. So we had picked 3 solutions, and what we had done is we had just replaced a third problem statement with other 2, like we have added outside 2 members. So I was having this question from a lot of days, like almost 1 week. So whether
Just drop me a text. Just drop me a text, and we will have a detailed conversation on this. So I can help you now much better.
Okay, sir. So you are suggesting me to keep the same 6 members for the rest of the or the multiple program problem statements.
Yes, right.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you.
There is a reason behind it. Why I'm saying it will are you the team leader?
Yes, sir. I'm the team leader.
Right. So if you are the team leader, then they will have the trust on you that yes, our team leader trust on us and backs us on the other problem statements also. So the team members will be doing an extra effort to solve a solution or to work on their skills, mindset, or any other difficulties they are facing. They will give an extra push. So that's why it is recommended to have a same team members.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Sir, if we select multiple problem statements, then the center for grand finale will be different for each one of them. So how we could be able to present
You will be given the choice. If your multiple solutions will be selected, you have to select and continue with only one problem statement.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Sir, as an absolute beginner, we are trying to participate in the hackathon. So we do not have much knowledge about website development or software development. So can we use like AI tools for them, website generators or something?
I'm having some one more session with all of you. So in that, I will tell you that how you can create a website in very less time and with very less effort. So the name of the website is Tail Blocks and Tailwind CSS. I will make you use that, so it will be helpful for you. Right now it's already going to be around 3 hours, so I am also a little bit of exhausted.
Okay, sir. So means can we use AI website generators or no?
I don't suggest you to use the AI website generators because it will be there will be no touch of you. So if you are using, then always remember there should be a touch of your team and there should always be a signature of your team.
Some modification with along with that, right? Like with our innovation.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Don't blindly follow the path of AI because AI actually is not that advanced right now that which can guide you.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. On behalf of Founders Hub and Student Spot and Catalyst Club, we extend our heartfelt gratitude to everyone who joined us today for this session. And a special thanks to our esteemed speaker today, Mr. Meraj Meer, sir, is a founder, CEO of VikaasGarh, and 3 times Smart India Hackathon winner and evaluator. I'm really thankful to you, sir, for sharing your valuable knowledge, insights, and experience with all of us. Your words have truly inspired and motivated young innovators who are here. And to think bigger and
Same
aim
here,
bigger.
Ramesh. Same here, same here.
Yeah, we would like to conduct one more session on this because you have really interested and really insight of these people because they want to learn more. We would like to thank the organizing partners and volunteers and technical team for the support. And finally, a big thank you to all the participants and the mentors for your enthusiasm and active engagement here. Your presence made the sessions more meaningful today. Okay, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me, Mahesh, and all the team and all the wonderful participants here. I wish you very best of luck for your Smart India Hackathon, internal Smart India Hackathon. Again, I can help you as a guide. I can help you as a industry mentor. And if you find any problem in organizing the internal hackathon also, then I can absolutely love to volunteer also with any university. I was always ready to help all of you. So thank you so much for having me and looking forward to see you once again. Thank you so much.
Yeah, if you are posting about today's session on social media, we kindly request you all to tag our speaker today, Mr. Meraj Meer, and the communities like Founders Hub, the Student Spot, and the Catalyst Club. I'm the founder of the Catalyst Club. And we will also like to share our official links in our WhatsApp group for the easy access. And we look forward for hosting many more searching events.
I will share my official LinkedIn ID with all of you in the chat box. You can connect with me from there.
Yeah, sure.
Excuse me, sir. Is there a summary for this session? Mahesh, you founder, can you like put a whatever summary based on all the questions we discussed or anything? Like there's so
Yeah,
much.
sure.
I feel like I forgot so many things. I feel like I'm
Yeah,
blank.
sure. We'll be doing that.
Thank you. I need
If
to.
you can, everyone, if you can turn on your cameras, we can have a group picture. We'll post on the LinkedIn if you all of you can.
Yeah.
May take a picture and share it with me too.
Yeah, sure, sir. I want everyone to turn on their cameras.
If everyone can do it, otherwise, not a problem.
Yeah. Everyone, please, could you turn on your cameras? We'll just take a group picture. A lot of people left.
No problem. You can take the photo.
Yeah. It's nice. It's fine.
Yeah, thank you, Mira sir, for joining with us and sharing your valuable experience.
Most welcome. Okay, bye guys. Have a wonderful night. Good night, everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Sir,
Thank
and
you, sir. Thank
also
you, sir.
will you like respond quickly to our messages if we contact you on LinkedIn? Sir.
I'm sorry, sir has left, I think. But I'm really thankful to you all for joining us today.
And post a summary though, please.
Yeah, sure. We'll do that.
So where are you
Thank you,
going to
everyone.
where are you going to put all this thing actually?
Thank you very much, guys, for letting us meet with Miraj sir. It was really helpful for that.
Yeah. Thank you for joining.
Yeah,
Excuse
looking
me,
forward
Mahesh.
for the second meeting.
Mahesh. So where
Yeah,
are
make
you
sure
going?
you.
Feedback link
Yeah, we'll share your feedback form later, and we would like to request you to people to join our communities as soon as possible, because the next session with Miraj sir will be more exciting as usual, because a lot of people shown their excitement today. So we may make sure that you follow all our communities.
Can you put the recorded session in the group?
Yeah.
Can you put the recorded session of this event in the group?
We'll try that.
Okay.
The next session link will be shared in Brains Behind Innovation group or in your community group.
May possibly in the communities, because that's why we are saying that to join our community, and that group is only for today's session.
In the
So for the next
Catalyst group.
session, Catalyst group, Founders Hub, and the Student Spot.
Okay.
Please be part of all these communities and help us grow together. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Mahesh.
And we need your feedback today, and could you please share that? We'll be sharing you the feedback form shortly.
Also, if you have, also you have taken the pictures from our side. So where are you going to upload that all?
Okay.
Not okay. I'm asking a question actually.
I didn't get your question.
So I was asking that you have taken a pictures of us. So where are you going to post that actually?
We'll
We
show
have.
that. We'll post that in group. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
We
So
have
I'm
just
not
took a couple of pictures. We can directly post it in group.
actually. We are not in the group actually. Like I'm talking about myself. So I'm not in the group.
Oh, how did you get about this meeting today?
I'm having a friend of mine, so he had shared me the link of it.
So ask once we'll be sharing that we already shared that community link in the group. I mean in the chat session.
Okay.
You could just join in there in the chat box. You can join through there. You can join in that. We'll be sharing that.
Okay. Let me see. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah, Shiva, bro, do you have anything to say? Yeah, thank you guys. You can go through the chat box, and then you can leave.